This is our family, and this is our van life adventure. If you'd like to follow on with all of our adventures, don't forget to like and subscribe. For the past few months, we've been hanging out in the UK. Now, as much as we've enjoyed catching up with everyone, we are very ready to hit the road again. But before we can, there's a few things we need to take care of.
Right, let's talk batteries. So, as stated in one of our previous videos, we fried one of our batteries due to a loose neutral. So when we bought the van, we had two batteries, these batteries, leisure batteries, wired in, and one was spare. And generally the batteries were all of good health. So after our Scotland episode where the loose neutral boiled our battery, we swapped it out, and this was obviously the dud one, and we had the two other batteries back in. But yeah, all for a while they were performing fine. But then we got over to the Norway, Scandinavia block, and once that weather closed in and there wasn't much sunlight, we were only checking campsites once a week to plug in. The batteries definitely went below 50%, which is detrimental to their health. So by the end of our trip, the batteries were not holding their charge at all, and always dying by the end of the day, or if we didn't drive much. So we ordered two new ones, exactly the same make, the 110 AH batteries, and yeah, we're going to pop them in, and hopefully they do the trick to get us up and running with good strong batteries. Got a little special delivery today, a couple of leisure batteries and some new LED light bulbs. Living the high life. Happy days, happy days. Look at that. In our motorhome setup, we have one battery under the step which sits alongside the engine battery. So we're replacing that like for like. The first thing I have to do is remove this craftily constructed strap which is holding our battery down. It's not the most sophisticated of straps, but it was here when we bought the van. Next, it's time to unbolt the terminations, ensuring that we do not short it out against the bodywork or the other battery, as all the other batteries are still connected at this point. With the other batteries still being connected, we still have the 12 volt live current in the system. Now for the tricky part, trying to lift this battery out with the other one in. There isn't much room and the battery is heavy, but it comes out just about. And in goes the new battery, just as the old one came out. So everything has been replaced, like for like. Strap goes back on, and that is the battery in, sitting snug. Lastly, time to connect the terminations to the new battery. One of the reasons we went with the same make of battery was that they're relatively cheap, got good reviews, and they did work great for us up until our Norway stint, where they were drained below the 50%. Another reason is that we're not really in a position to upgrade to the lithium batteries, although it makes sense because they can be drained flat. It would mean that we'd have to create some more space, and their batteries are considerably more expensive. So for now, we're just gonna do the cheap replacement and carry on as we are. And lastly, to finish off, just popping the fuse back in to our solar panels, which I did remove prior to starting this. Our other battery sits in this little awkward compartment which is only accessible from the outside. I'm using the other battery to prop the new battery up, as the cables are not long enough for it to sit on the floor. Out with the old and in with the new. So before I connect the battery, I'm going to give it a quick test to make sure we're getting a good reading and the battery's healthy. And that is mission complete. So, to ensure that our new batteries are going to last, we also ordered the LED bulbs. Previously in the van, being 20 years old, they couldn't have ever been changed, but we've got about 16 light bulbs and they're 20 watts each. So you can imagine, with 3 or 4 of them on, it puts a lot of strain on the battery, especially when we've got our solar panels charging. So to give them the best lifespan, we ordered the LEDs, which are the equivalent of 5 watts each. So we've gone from having a 20 watt light bulb to a 5 watt LED light bulb, and we're hoping that that's going to make a big difference. I imagine it will do, to prolong the life of our batteries. So this is the existing light bulb. I'm going to take these ones out, relatively straightforward to change like any bayonet light bulb. LED one out. Let's have a look, put the new one in. Look at that. You'd never know, would you? Easy as that.
Thank you for watching our video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Goodbye.